Hazzira. I will present the schedule for this project. Since this project is started on 2nd January 2015, the estimation for the project to be completed is on Friday, which is on 8 January 2016. This whole project will take 260 days to be finished. Move to the critical path. This project only contains one critical path, and the critical path of this project consists of following 11 activities, which is market analysis, product design selection, detailed product design, bulk prototype, field test prototype, finalized product design, final manufacturing process, order production equipment, install production equipment, and celebrate. Based on the Gantt chart and network diagram below shows the critical path for this project, which critical path is highlighted in the red color. After that, activity with the greatest amount of slide is detailed marketing plan, which has a total slide of 179 days. Based on figure shows below, it shows the slide of detailed marketing plan, as this sensitivity is defined as the probability of the stability endurance of critical path during the completion of the project. Thus, the network is less sensitive as it has only one critical path and free slide range from 5 days to 179 days. For two sensible milestones for this project are activity 1.4, which is the product design selection. This is because many activities are dependent on this activity to finish. This activity also has a few predecessor and successor. The second one is activity 1.15, which is install production equipment, because this is the final step in the successful project implementation. After that, below we can see the differences of Gantt chart versus the network diagram. The advantage for Gantt chart are it illustrates the complexity in a simple manner and give more knowledge in less area than other methods. And it also shows the project current status and also the known variable. But the disadvantage of it that the Gantt chart can be really complex and they could even be difficult to comprehend at times. Then Gantt chart are supposed to be updated regularly to track any management system, real-time progress, and hence consuming a lot of time. For the network diagram advantage, it creates a structure to identify all of the tasks that must be completed at first, and it also contribute to the overall operation of a project management system by identifying the activities and existing with the deadline. The disadvantage of it are it takes a long time to meet and can be somewhat complicated during the process. And finally, it can be extremely complicated and the intended audience may misinterpret it. Then move to Hanis for the information resource that has been assigned.
Thank you, Hazzira, for your explanation. And hi, I'm Hanis, and I'm going to continue with the explanation on the information of the resources that has been assigned and the further details of it for this project. We have assigned the resources for in this project schedule, and we analyzed and found out there are 3 resources that has been allocated, which are marketing specialist, a design engineer, and also industrial engineer. As we assume this project is a time constraint, the over-allocation problems regarding the resources can be resolved by leveling within the slide. However, when our team leveled the resource within the slide, the industrial engineer is the only resource that's still over-allocation, while others over-allocated resources has been resolved and well allocated. As we can see, leveling within the set will cause the impact on the network. So this leveling within the set will cause a great impact on the sensitivity of the network. When the resource has been leveled within the stack, the over allocation of the resource has been decreased from 3 over allocated resource to only 1 over allocated resource, which is the industrial engineer, leaving the marketing specialist and also design engineer to be allocated. And also leveling will cause the high possibility of the critical path to be changed as the slide play the significant role in the schedule. So as we can see in this Gantt chart, before leveling and also after leveling, the activities in the critical path is changed as the critical path that you can see is in the red color. And from this schedule table, as you can see, the free slide and total slide before leveling has changed after we level within the slide. As you can see, the detailed marketing plan has the total slide is 179 days, but after we level within the slide, it has decreased to 134 days. And we continue by assuming the project is a resource constraint with no availability of any additional personnel. The new project's duration will be 280 days. So from this, we can make the comparison of the new duration and estimated completed date. And as a new duration of the resource assigned is now 280 days, it shows that the finishing date of the project has been pushed back and increased for 20 days, which the project will be done on 5th February 2016. Different with the estimated completed date that only takes 260 days, as it will finish on the 8th January 2016. This has shown the impact on the resource on the schedule, as the project does not have enough resources to complete each activity on the project and be done on the schedule. And hence, we have to do the leveling with the available resources that will extend the length of the project's duration. And that's all from me. I will pass to Sophia to explain for the further parts. Thank you so much.
Before that, my name is Yusof and I'll proceed with the latest schedule of the deadline with minimum additional resource usage for the project. The impact of introducing start-to-start lag on the building prototypes and final manufacturing process activities, causing the project to be completed on 7 January 2016, which reduced the duration of the whole project from 291 days to 272 days. The budget in the project has no changes since the resource is constrained. Moving on to the completion of the project with additional personnel, industrial engineer was chosen since it is necessary to have the project completed on time, which is before January 17. Moreover, industrial engineer has the lowest standard rate compared to others, hence it will not cause any increase in the budget. This shows the new critical path. It starts with the market analysis, product design selection, detailed product design, build prototypes, field test prototypes, finalize product design, final manufacturing process, order production equipment, install production equipment, and lastly, the celebration. Since the project schedule will follow only one critical path, thus the sensitivity of the network is considered low. This figure shows the Gantt chart and the schedule table for Zuma project after adding the word Saturdays, start-to-start lags, and the additional industrial engineering. The total cost for Red Zuma project is 872,929.81, and as you can see here, the most expensive activity is the detailed product design at an estimated cost of 190,168.27. Detailed product design has the highest costing due to the usage of the most manpower, which requires the finishing touches, causing it to taking the longest to complete. As you can see from this monthly cash flow, the project starts with a cost of 24,615.38 in January, but it grows to the cost of 98,173.08 in February. However, April marks the highest with a cost of 122,221, and the costs begin to decline in May to the lowest of 1,153 until October, with the spike of 72,346 in December after the production equipment is being installed.
Hi and greetings to everyone. My name is Arysha and we'll proceed to the status report as of 8th of July 2015. We will discuss on the cost and duration of the project. From the earned value table, we found that Red Zuma project is 5% over the estimated budget, which is by RM 20,173.08 cents. For the duration, the completion date extended by 20 days, which is from initially 7th January 2016 to 27th of January 2016. The reason behind the delays and also the over budget is because some of the activities hasn't been progressed really well. For example, the product design is over budgeted by 13%, which is RM 15,000, or product design selection is over budgeted by RM 7,490.38 cents, which is 20%, the highest. And lastly, the detailed product design is over budgeted by 4%, which is RM 8,451.92 cents. So moving on to the next part of the report, which is from the earned value table, we could find the percentage complete in terms of the budget. So using the formula, the earned value divided by the budget at completion, where the earned value that we have is 444,358.65 cents divided by RM 872,929.81 cents. We will get the percentage complete in terms of budget is 0.51%. For the percentage of accomplishment that we got from the schedule table, it is as of 8th of July, it is around 41%, while for the estimated cost at completion forecasted one is RM 912,559.24 cents. So below is inserted the tracking Gantt chart that is requested to see the progress.
Thank you, Arysha. Hello everyone, I am Ezleen and I will continue with the next part, which is revised estimates. We need to adjust the estimation for some of the remaining activities as what we already mentioned to Ms. Robin Lane, and the affected activities are finalized product design and install production equipment. She also requests to complete the project by 17th of January 2016. As a result, the updated estimates have resulted in a completion date of 11 January 2016, 16 days earlier than the project completion date from the previous status report, which is 27 January 2016. Moreover, in terms of cost, the reduction in days of work for both of the activities reduces the cost as stated on the slide. Moving further, we also not recommend to authorize the $50,000 as mentioned from Ms. Robin, since shortening the shipment period for components would not shorten the project duration because the path involved in this project is not important. However, the $25,000 may be utilized to shorten the shipping time for manufacturing parts by 5 days is on the crucial route and can shorten the project length. Lastly, this project can be completed by 17 January 2016, which is ahead of schedule by modifying the estimates. As a result, recommendations are unnecessary, and more ideas or recommendations may result in increased expenditure or the breaking of scope limitation. Therefore, we would suggest you and the team to start the process as soon as possible in order to accomplish the project earlier. Other than that, the sensible first action is to postpone the celebration until after the Las Vegas show. Other alternative includes arranging overtime by working longer hours or working on weekends. In any situation, care should be taken to ensure that quality and safety are not affected. Additionally, resources might be added to shorten the length of the core activities. That's all from us. Thank you.